All right. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new 1% stream. As you guys know, we run these every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at around 10 o'clock in the morning. It is 10 o'clock, 10:15 a.m. on a Tuesday morning here on April 12th here, or May 12th. So let's keep pushing. We're going to be trading some gold today, looking at gold's charts. So as always, we do our top-down analysis from higher time frames to lower time frames. So same thing every single time we come to the charts. If you guys are new traders or are just watching the YouTube channel and you guys are not watching the stream live, definitely check out the availability to join these live streams and to join the community as well within the 1% server, the 1% Academy server, where we go over all of our trades. We do live trading. We have community giveaways, community events, a lot of fun stuff going on in the 1% server. So definitely check that out. But before all of that, let's just go ahead and start with our top-down analysis. So as always, we start from our higher time frames to lower time frames. Now, gold specifically is a chart that we are looking for shorts to the downside. Now, this is one that's going to take a while. This is one that we are going to look for as far as making a move to the downside. I'm looking for a higher time frame move through these lows. Eventually through these lows down around 4,000. I think we do eventually reach 4,000 again. Gold is one that, yes, it's created a very, very nice range, and we are bullish on the higher time frames as a whole. But that weekly and daily has broken structure to the downside. So that is now showing us that we are looking for that possibility of downside as well. So let's continue to look for that. As far as the chart goes currently on our higher time frames, from our daily to our lower time frames, our daily chart has made this push up on the daily, but now we're starting to see a possible reversal in play. Now, this high had caused a new low on the daily. Remember, our weekly break of structure to the downside. We had this weekly high to this weekly low, and then we had this high to this low right here as well. So I'm still looking at a lower high, lower low situation here personally, and same exact thing as far as where we're at currently. So let's watch and wait for that. Let's see what happens. But we are looking great so far. So higher time frames looking good. Lower time frames bearish to me. I don't see any higher highs. I'm only seeing lower highs and lower lows. So as far as this goes, if we do get the lower time frame continuation here on the 1 minute and below, then we will look for some shorts. As far as TPs go, we can take our first take profit just probably below at this low right here. Call it a day if you are in and out, and leave it from there. But let's see what she gives us. It is 10 o'clock. 9:30 didn't really make too much of a move right here, so it's just been ranging. This is why it is good to wait until after 10 o'clock as well. Your liquidity has made its move. As far as news goes this week as well, let me take a look here. All right, for USD specifically, we have PPI this week. That's going to be tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, and then core retail sales at 8:30 on Thursday as well. So nothing too crazy. It should be simple. Should be a good week this week. Will be a very good week this week. So let's keep it up. Let's continue to show up as well. We will be here tomorrow around the same exact time. Watching this lower time frame here, really what I'm looking for to show you visually is just a break of structure through these lows, a lower high, lower low. We'll take that trade right there. Look for that continuation to the downside throughout those lows. As it is a Tuesday as well. Remember, Monday is going to be that first push. It takes out some liquidity from the previous week. Tuesday comes into play. That is going to be your continuation day. We either have an accumulation, a reaccumulation or a redistribution. So look for price to take out some highs or lows and then break structure. In this case, we took out some highs coming into Tuesday here. right at 8:45 in the morning, and then we broke structure to the downside. So we took out highs and then broke structure to the downside, still showing those lower highs and lower lows. So that is telling me that this is looking short here. So on the lower time frames, like I said, if we do get that push to the downside right below these lows right here, we'll go ahead and take that short trade to the downside. But right now we are watching and waiting. Watching and waiting. Nothing really showing here. Just chilling. It most likely been chilling all day today, so hopefully we see something come into effect. Still nothing showing up quite yet. All right, nice little M1 push to the downside here. Does look like I may go ahead and trigger some shorts. Let's actually go ahead and take those right now. All right, shorts in effect as far as your stop loss goes. I'm just looking for this M1 high currently. Could run it to these lows. Possible for something like this to happen on a Tuesday. We could see it happen. We shall run this one and see how it goes. All right. Triggered short. Let's go. All right. Trade has now been sent out. We are in shorts. Let's go ahead and hold this. See how this goes. As far as GC, your GC value is going to be 4698 into 4655. GC into that 4655. Clean. I like it. This was taken on a personal account and taken on paper. I still have not got on a prop firm just yet. We won't be doing that this week. I will be hopping back on it next week. I'm also restarting the journal for everybody as well, so we'll have something clean and simple to see. For this year specifically. Now we haven't traded too much this year, or I haven't personally traded too much this year. At all as far as prop firms or with the server it's been more so personal trades. So with that said, we will actually restart that journal for that too, so you guys can have something visually to see how we journal every single day, because that is the most important part of each and every session. It's really just journaling it, putting down the data, because you can show up every single day. Yes, you can create that for your mindset, but if you're not tracking that data and tracking that outcome, then you won't see areas of improvement or areas of refinement that you're looking for in the future. Beautiful little push to the downside on gold here. That's what we were looking for. It should just be a continuation from this point on. There is absolutely nothing to the left. That's why I'm targeting this higher time frame low to the downside. If you notice, taking a look to the left here, there are no imbalances. You may have seen this as an imbalance, but if you notice, we actually already filled that with this push right here. So price is now just creating that continuation to the downside. Should be very clean, very simple from here. We will be able to break even soon as well. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you in here, brother. TV should have been placed too. We are good to go. Now we have our stop loss placed. We have our take profit placed. Everything is good. I'm just holding it over this lower time frame high right here. This is your high that is looking to cause the new low. If it does cause the new low, that will become our new strong high. We've already gotten a few pushes to the downside here. It is after 10 o'clock as well, so all things coming together as far as our structure build. 5 minute looks great as well. Break a structure to the downside. Took out that area of supply, breaking structure continuously. All looking great to me currently. So let's continue this hold here. From this point on, every time you take a trade, it is just simple patience. You've already done what you can do. You've taken your stop loss, you've taken your take profit, you've taken your entry. Now, there is no reason to get into instances of you taking out trades early or anything similar. Instead, now after you've taken your trade, just let it run. Let it do its thing. And it shall every single time. Beautiful M1 push. We should easily see some continuation here just throughout this low. This is when you should get that candle that creates an imbalance. So we'll look for that. Should be a big downside candle here in just a second. Yo, yo, what's going on, Adrian? Good to see you, brother. There's that big downside candle that we had talked about. And it continues. Good to see you in here, my friend. I see you working in the background. Everything has been well, I assume? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love to see it, man. I love to see it. I love that fact too. That's really what my goal was as a I don't like to say mentor. I like to say guide. Um as a guide was to be able to walk away right from those that I have taught or given that knowledge to and see them doing that right on their own. That's awesome to me. That's the best part. So that's the whole point of why I did it. I don't want any to hold anybody's hands, anything like that. I just want to be able to give that system out. So I love to see it, man. I love to see it. Interesting push on M1 here. Nice little liquidity raid. Does this raid liquidity break structure to the upside and continue, or does this fake us out and just continue down? I like the look on M1 here. It should just continue to the lows. But yes, that is one of my biggest goals. And so I'm very, very proud when I'm able to be gone for a while, even if it's a couple months, and come back and see the students actually working, man. Chris said, "Damn, bro, I gotta walk away. Reset today. -5 hour between yesterday and oof. Need to reset. Life has been conflicting. Getting this car shit situated got the best of me, and I missed your trade. All is well, my friend. All is well. Yes. So definitely walk away. That would be my biggest advice. Not walk away from everything, but just take a step back for now. No reason to get anything right now, right? You know about being patient in the game long term. So don't kick yourself, man. This stuff happens and it will happen. But understanding that emotional trigger that got you to that point, um, point that out. Figure out when that happened, figure out why that happened. And that sentence, that voice at the back of your head, or that specific situation, whichever it was that started that tilt, that's what we'll learn to react to differently next time. But all is well, my friend. It is a part of the game. If that -5 R was 20K, that's nothing to you in 10 years, right? When 20K is your .5 R risk. That's how I look at it as. I think of it long term that way, which will automatically too condition your subconscious to not relate that to your success as far as being a good trader or not. So it keeps it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, oh, it might be kind of stupid, but as stupid as good because we're not thinking about it. We're not overthinking it. We're not overanalyzing. We're not doing too much. We're just executing what we need to. Liquidity raid, push back up, and then push back all the way down. Very interesting, Gold. And I understand it, my friend. And sometimes too, when you have those situations in life to where you need to focus on life, man. You definitely do have to separate the both. It's tough because trading is business. So we learn to think like a business owner. So we do have to separate the both of our life and trading itself. My friend. Yeah, I would say if you're asking, I would walk away. I would walk away. I would walk away. No reason, no reason. Always more opportunities. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No more candlesticks, man. You as well, my friend. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good example right there. I mean, if you're in a situation to where right you find yourself tilting and then you're asking yourself should I continue trading, what should I do, right? Best thing, always, always, always just walk away, walk away. All right, chart's still looking interesting here. It may have been a liquidity rate breaker structure to the upside on lower time frames. Again, it's still been choppy all of today, so I'm not too worried. We break even last week. We only took around 2 trades, I believe it was. Oh no, no, we were plus 2R last week. So we were plus 2R last week. This is our first trade of the week this week. Probably my only one for today as well, considering it's almost 11 o'clock and the chart has not moved anywhere. I do expect gold to be choppy around these areas as well, though. We talked about that range on the higher time frames. Now I am looking for swing shorts on the higher time frames for gold specifically. I do think we are starting to near that time in that section. I mean, look at gas prices as well. Everything economically is way, way, way too expensive at the moment. Nobody's in tech, nobody's in anything like that. Instead, they all put all their money in gold and silver because gold and silver has been going crazy the past year and a half. Now, were we on gold and silver the past 3 years? Yes, but that doesn't matter. But past that, as far as this chart goes currently, I do expect it to range as we are going to see some large higher time frame movement to the downside here soon on both gold and silver. Not just that liquidity red that we saw on the weekly, but a continuation of that liquidity rate. Just a move, I believe, through that low into that 4,000 area as well. So we made the huge move on the weekly time frame with this break of structure right here. Price come up, created a lower high, broke structure again twice to the downside on the daily. And it is now currently doing the same exact thing. So that 4 hour chart is showing that similar break of structure to the downside movement here. So, I mean, you got your weekly and your daily starting to align together. This is just showing me that move to the downside throughout that range, right? We take out those lows, we take out all those longs that got into trades at these lows down here, and then we actually make that new range on a yearly scale. Still chilling at the moment. No breaks or structures to the upside. And maybe a small M1. Or this could just be a liquidity rate and then it moves back to the downside again. We'll let this run here for about 20 more minutes. Around 11 o'clock, I will have to go. But again, focusing on showing up on time and just being here for everybody. So I do appreciate those who did show up today. We'll continue to keep pushing it out there, focusing on putting out more content, better content for everybody. Staying more organized is really one of the biggest things. So now that we're at a position to where we can do that, we're just going to keep pushing it. It's 1% better every day. So let's keep pushing it. All right, chart again. Let's make a move here. Oh man. Well, I don't want to be that guy that talks about the weather, but I do want to talk about the weather because I am very excited. Got some fishing going on this weekend. I'll go hit the lake. But I'm excited because the past 2 weekends it's rained, and this weekend it's not going to rain, so I can get out. Oh, I love that, man. I love that. Hey, it's been weird. It's been weird here. It's finally starting to get to that here in Ohio, but let's say the last month it's just been on and off. Some weeks it'll be cold outside. I don't understand. It was April. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. That'll do it, man. That'll do it. Very, very. I have a friend in I think Vancouver. Yeah, and then one, I think it's Ontario, right? Or Ontario. I don't know. I always get that pronunciation wrong. He used to live in Toronto. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. A float plane, nice. What is a float plane? You see. Oh, I got you. Oh, that's what they're called. Okay, okay. I didn't know that's what they were called. I got you. The ones with the buoys on them. Yes, they're super cool. Yes. Yeah, those are sweet. How is it flying in one of those? Is it cramped? And wait, are you flying it? You driving it? Oh, okay. First time. First time. You and I, my friend, we got the cramped spaces, man. We need the bigger trucks. Nice, nice. That'll be sweet, man. That'll be sweet. You gotta take some pictures. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I like that M1 candle right there. Do we get this hold though? Do we get this hold? That's sweet, man. You have to let me know how it is in the float plane. Wow, this tongue twister. Oh man, dude, those mountains are beautiful. Beautiful. So clear too. That's the best type of air. It really is. 1 second, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right. Oh, but I cannot wait to get out on the boats. I've already manifested a 14-pound fish. No 40, 50 pounders yet. No 40, 50 pounders yet. We're gonna get a fat one though. We're gonna get a fat one. I always enjoy it. I find peace out on the lake, out on the water, out in nature. Alrighty, M1. We're gonna let this run, like I said, till 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna be here till 11 o'clock, and then unfortunately I do have to go. But chart's looking beautiful right now, so it should run throughout today. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. But yeah, it should run throughout today. So if it is still running by the time I do end up getting off here, then I will still be updating you guys along as we go. But I really can, man. I could be out there all day, and I tan too. Thankfully, thank the Lord. My mother does not. I do. Thankfully, thankfully. You and Evo, my friend. My Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get to it, my friend. Get to it. Enjoy your day. We'll see you. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. Always love the good vibes and the positivity. We'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Yes, sir. All right, M1. Once it does show this little show of hand here, then we will continue with this hold. Even if we do get, I think, below these lows, we'll just go ahead and take it out. As far as our R and R goes, we'll still grab a nice little 3R, I think. Yeah, 2.5R on that trade. So we'll watch it below these lows here. It could easily take its time. Sometimes it likes to wait till 11, 12 o'clock mark, and then it does make that move. So, yo, yo. Oh, all good. Hold on, let me mute 1 second. Beautiful, beautiful push. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, should continue through the lows. If still in the trade, like I said, when we leave, then I will be updating as we go along. Very, very, very clean trade so far. Everything looks great. This M15 looking gorgeous as well. I don't see any reason for us to make a push to the upside here. So watch for that continuation throughout the lows on lower time frames. That's all we really should see. So just watching and waiting. We'll give it about 5 minutes here, and then we'll go ahead and end stream for today. Thank you to everybody that did pop out. Beautiful, beautiful trade today. Yep, no imbalances, nothing really to the downside here, so should just be continuation. I'm gonna hold personally. But I may go ahead and end it here as well. I will let this recording run though. so you guys can see as far as where the chart does end up going. It would be cool to catch this live. So we'll let that go, but thank you to everybody that did pop out today. This will be posted here within the next 10 to 15 minutes or whenever this chart does finish. But thanks to everybody that did pop out. We will be here tomorrow around the same exact time, focusing on trading after 10 o'clock. Very, very beautiful trade today. Make sure to journal this. Make sure to mark this in your journals. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again to everybody that did pop out. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and or night. I will keep updating this trade as it goes along, so definitely check that out within the server. Check out those updates as we go along. So thanks everybody again who did pop out. Peace out. I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace, peace.